यो ब्रो कता हो
Hey bro, same old घरतिर यार.
म्यान हामीले नयाँ यो NWC 4 को डेट्स अब डिसाइड गर्यो नि फाइनली
Okay.
28 सेप्टेम्बरमा हुनु आँटेछ
Okay.
अन्त तर के भन न क्याच चाहिँ रविन्द्र होइन नि मेन इभेन्ट चाहिँ योपालि अन्त मेन इभेन्ट चाहिँ एउटा ब्रो छ आई थिङ्क इफ देयर इज एनीबडी हु क्यान replace Ravindra as a main event, it is none other than this guy. Born in Damak, fighting out of Nepal, trains in Bali. You gotta come to Bali, bro.
Bali as in the romantic Bali, bro.
Romantic Bali, yes. Romantic Bali, तर यहाँ खासै रोमान्स चाहिँ भएको छैन, हल्का ब्रोमान्स चाहिँ निकै भइरहेछ. त्यही भएर you gotta come see this, man. First hand, तपाईँले हेऱ्यो भने मात्रै बुझ्छ the intensity of what we are trying to do भनेर. I need you to understand तपाईँको lens through के चाहिँ भइरहेछ भनेर. So this guy is going to be headlining NWC 4, signed, sealed, delivered, everything. Yeah, this is not going forward without you, man.
अब जहाँ तिमीहरू गयो आउनै पर्यो नि ब्रो के गर्ने. I'm getting my tickets, bro.
Let's do it. ओ हनीमुन बालीमा तिम्रो र मेरो हनीमुन हुन्छ आउन यहाँ छिटो.
ल bro, I'm getting my tickets, bro. I'm getting my tickets.
About 1.5 years ago, that's when my journey with these boys started. I don't know what you've been doing, but for the last 1.5 years, an entirely different journey started for me. Every single day, I've been trying my best to put on the gloves as much as possible. Something about fight training fuels me. Feels like I now have a personal goal of my own. Every day while in Kathmandu, I come here. Divis trains me personally. Every time. He somehow always makes time for it. 1.5 years ago, Divis kept talking about this fighter from Bajang. After seeing Dad's fights on YouTube, I was already convinced. But after getting to Ravindra's house, life changed for all of us.
In the game now, foot on the gas, can slow down. No, my team we holding it down. We know we running it now. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change.
We're walking like अन्धामा भित्ता छान्दै हिँडिरहेको को बाटो देखाउने छैन को पनि आफूले बाटो खोज्दै आफूले बाटो खन्दै हिँड्दैछौँ तर कहीँ पुग्ने चाहिँ छ हामी कसरी पुग्छ त थाहा छैन कहिले पुग्छ त थाहा छैन तर पुग्नु चाहिँ पुग्छ 10 year प्लान छ 2 वर्ष त भयो अर्को 8 वर्षमा कहाँ पुग्छ हेर न
Yes.
To be honest, there are people who don't want to succeed too, but at the same time, that's what gives us that fuel, you know, like we're like, fuck you, dude, like, you think we can't do it? I'll show you we can do it. Like a guy from Bajang, up in the mountains, like, you think this guy can't make it? You bet your house this guy will make it. Oh, you! Oh! केटा हो स्ट्रिटमा गयो झगडा परिस भन्ने के भयो सिसन के हो भयो
It's been a heck of a ride while documenting this incredible journey. This has helped us all. Mostly it has helped me build a better self more than anything. Apart from that, By now, we are all just so attached. We become brothers with one common goal, introducing the Nepalese fighting spirit to the world.
Our first start Bajangma bhayeko with this Paradox team and Lock and Roll team meeting together. We went to Bajang, and in span of 1.5 years, यति बेसी भयो कि it's hard to comprehend एकैचोटि. Bajangदेखि Bangkok, Phuket, Pattaya, again back to Bangkok, Nagaland. Now we find ourselves in Bali. For this to happen in a span of like 1.5 years, it's kind of crazy, but this is the life we've chose and the speed, man, it's crazy. Having said that, Rabindrako growth in this past time, yo ek barsama tremendous bhayecha. Couldn't have asked for more. Ek barsama त्यसले 4वटा fight खेल्यो, 4वटा training camp, brutal training camps with 4 different teams, multiple training partners, 4 different fights, 3 wins, 1 loss. It's been crazy. Couldn't have asked for more. But we want more. We find ourselves in Bali right now. हामी यहाँ घुम्नु पनि आएको हैन. हाम्रो लाइफ रुमदेखि जिमदेखि रुम. एक वर्षमै त्यो मान्छे अलिक चेन्ज भएको जस्तो पनि देखिरहेको छु. For the better, where I see he's more vocal in the gym with his training partners, with his new coaches, even with how he carries himself in front of thousands of people, and he's a down-to-earth guy. He hasn't खुट्टा त्यसको भुइँमै छ के. इङ्ग्लिस पनि बोल्नु थालेछ. अन्त कोचहरूले भनेको सुन्छ. He listens a lot, man. So that's the best I can ask as a supporter of him, हुन्छ नि, to have his feet on the ground but have his head up in the skies. That's the way to go forward जस्तो लाग्छ. अन्त अहिले हामी बालीमा चाहिँ सोमा फाइट क्लब, which is one of the best gyms I think that will suit Rabindra and his style. On the Asia ko, in the room full of UFC fighters, Bellator fighters, one championship fighters, Rabindra is learning his trade. Again, reinventing himself, and what I can say is, if he continues your track, bro, next 5 years, we will reach where we really want to reach, just the laksa, and the top of this game. Normally, fighter ले वर्षमा average 2-3 खेल्छ. रविन्द्रले 4वटा खेल्यो. अन्त त्यसको बडीलाई पनि अलिक ट्याक्सिङ भयो क्या. लाइक ट्रेनिङ क्याम्प आफ्टर ट्रेनिङ क्याम्प आफ्टर ट्रेनिङ क्याम्प आफ्टर ट्रेनिङ क्याम्प होइन, त्यो अलिक इन्जुरी, लाइक त्यही हो गाडी कुदाएको जस्तो हो त. त्यो रेड लाइन गाडीमा कति कुदाउँछ, त्यो इकोनोमिक लेभलमा हुन्छ नि क्या, त्यो स्पिडोमिटरमा त्यसलाई क्रस गरेर रविन्द्रले चाहिँ फुल पेसमा गएको छ. इन्जिनलाई स्ट्रेस हुन्छ नि त. So that's my job as a coach, as a manager, to decide, okay, brother, you just gotta calm the fuck down for a little bit, work on your skills, new skills, reinvent your skills, come back with a banger. भनेर चाहिँ rest period भन्छु, तर it's not really a rest period, bro. That fucker is like training 4 to 5 times a day and working like as if he has a fight next month. I'm like, yo, अब बेसी त के भन्दिनँ, but I'm just there. Again, awestruck, like, what the hell, bro? Like, he's a young 25-year-old beast in my eyes. For the foreseeable future, at least the next 3-4 महिनामा चाहिँ त्यसको फाइट हुँदैन. खाली ट्रेनिङमा र नयाँ स्किल्स ट्रेनिङ, नयाँ स्किल्स रिकभर रिपिटमै हाम्रो फोकस छ भनेर चाहिँ यो NWC 4 जुन चाहिँ हुन आँटेछ त्यसमा चाहिँ रविन्द्र is not fighting. I think he's working more than he was in a fight camp. That just shows how of a beast he is, man. He's a crazy, crazy beast, man. Like, I can't even say it in words. You have to see it in his next fight, what the rest period was, Banera. That's not for me to say, that's for him to show.
Let me tell him one time, I've been on the grind, this my prime. Let me tell him one time, I've been on the grind, and this my prime. Yeah, sorry for the wait. Didn't think I'd come up, y'all just need a little faith. I've been patient, just waiting on the river with an ace. Gotta move real careful, we coming surveying the place. I touch down in your city, that's a rival. Y'all got one thing on your mind, it's survival. But if you
3 wins and a loss in the last 1.5 years for Robbie. But during this time, a lot of other things also happened. Many have been encouraged to follow Rabindra's footsteps. His candid story created a spark in the Nepalese MMA community. Thousands of fighters are now training in various gyms all over the country and abroad. it's like a movement has taken place. A tribe has been formed. And in the last 1.5 years, this tribe has worked hard enough to create roots for MMA fighters in Nepal. A platform many would have never imagined. Nepal's very own MMA promotion.
This is the NWC, where dreams turn into reality.
माथि नै माथि पुग्नु छ नआती अगाडि बिहान जुरुक बिरुवा चाहिँ जमिनबाट उठ्छु म आकाशमाथि शिर सूर्य छुनु छ माथि नै माथि पुग्नु छ नआती अगाडि बिहान जुरुक बिरुवा चाहिँ जमिनबाट उठ्छु म आकाशमाथि शिर सूर्य छुनु छ.
Hundreds of fighters have signed up till date. Out of all the sports in Nepal, the MMA athletes have been progressing rapidly. It's because these athletes have been training every single day through the gyms across the country offering MMA training. Most of them through lock and roll. Some come from striking sports like boxing, Muay Thai, Taekwondo. Some come from wrestling or Jiu-Jitsu. Some even come from b-boying or even basketball. Some are vehicle mechanics. Some have thrown away their passports to stay in Nepal. And some so young that life has only started for them. With a pace like this, in only 1.5 years, 2 seasons of Warrior Series have been completed. A tournament for beginners, but they don't look like one. Then there's the NWC series itself, for the ones trying to make this a profession. Each series of NWC has become more special than the prior, creating historic moments in Nepalese sports. And I'm so glad that all of us got to witness this so closely since the beginning. An incredible ride from Bajang to Bangkok and now to Bali. We've come all the way to Indonesia, only a couple of hours away from Australia, by the way, not to entertain ourselves, but to unfold yet another chapter. As the Bajangko Bag focuses on leveling up his game, we're here to introduce you to the fighter representing Nepal for the main event of NWC 4. Ladies and gentlemen, the beast from the east, all the way from Damak, Nepal. This is Yuki Angdambe.